freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, body beat stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, body beat stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up.
Welcome. Welcome. I hope y'all can hear me this time because I couldn't hear me. I was trying to figure out what was going on and what the hell happened. I had some sort of glitch in my other camera. I'm gonna have to work on that camera, man. I don't know what that's all about, but I got this other, this other webcam. And last week I was on with Sunshine Vibrations, and I had the same sort of glitch. It was coming out and going in and doing all kinds of stuff, man. That junk was bothering me so bad, and I guess it did the same thing. I was talking to y'all for like 20 minutes, and I didn't even know that y'all couldn't hear me until I went on my own, um, on my phone to listen to it to see what was going on. But I hope that y'all can hear me this time. Let me double check to make sure because man, that was crazy. And I kept asking, can anybody hear me? I was like, can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Let me go on to the next one. Let me see what's going on. If I can't get on the channel and find out what's happening. Um oh. Y'all can hear me this time. Okay. Okay, y'all can hear me this time. All right. There we go. There we go. Hey. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't here last week. That show went awry. I'm here this week. This show is going awry. I talked to y'all for like 20 minutes. I was having a whole deep conversation with y'all for like 20 minutes. I hadn't talked about the little kid that got hung in the bathroom and the other men that got hung down south. And I didn't talk to y'all about the Pharaoh over in Egypt and um letting the people go and all kind of stuff. Man, y'all, I am so sorry. I know that this them kind of things that stuff do take place and stuff will go wrong, and I know that stuff will go wrong, but the show must go on, and so the show must go on. Y'all know I have this young man is supposed to be here with me today, dot demo. And it looks like I'm going through the same changes with him that I did with the mayor last week. So what happens, and I don't know if you guys know much about me, is that I'm a person that um if I set up something and you're supposed to be there, I expect that you be there on time and ready for the show, right? And this is like the second time that I've reset this show for him. It's the second time I reset the show for the mayor. So anytime after this, I only give you two times to fuck me up. Right? Like I'm not a three strikes you out person. I don't do the three strikes you out stuff. Because the first time I'm gonna assume that you made a mistake or something that happened, and then the second time I'm gonna know you did it to fuck on purpose. I'm never gonna give you a third time to shoot me or hurt me. So, I know that it's intentional. Now with Dot, I know that he's on the way to physical therapy, which, y'all don't know he had a accident just recently. So he's healing from a bad car accident. And also I want to send a shout out to the real Rob B out there in North Carolina. Rob B got shot a couple days ago, and I just want to send out a special blessing to the real Rob B out there and hoping that he gets better. Um, But yeah, no, I don't do the second chance to make a first impression shit. I'm only give you twice to show me who you really are. I'm one of those type of people. After the third time, I might say something like crazy out my mouth and stuff. So I try to like, after that second time, I try to like let people go and go on about their business, because now I know you just playing in my face and stuff, and I don't like people playing in my face, because I don't play with people like that. I'm pretty serious as a person, and as a creator. I don't do all that. Like, I let everybody else do all that silly shit. I don't do that. And so, yeah, I won't be inviting them back on the show, if that's making sense to you. Um, um, I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to look at the comment section. They were saying something in the comment section, but yeah, no, I don't do that anymore. Like, I allow people to only play me close a little bit, and after they play me close, I don't go in that direction no more. I kind of go into a new direction and off and running to do something different. I have enough love for people to where I allow a little bit of leniency. That's that second time. But after the third strike, you fucking out. Second strike, you out with me. You ain't no third strike with me. You don't get that. So fuck the mayor. Not being nasty or nothing, but really fuck him, because I've tried with him a couple times over and over, even to the point where we said that we would do the reload on Saturday, um, to do a pre-record there's a what just happened, but yeah, um, it's that lagging. I don't know what that was, but yeah, no, we're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. Um, because I've given him chance after chance after chance, and after a couple chances, I say fuck you. I don't really, because that means you just playing with me after that, and I'm not the person to play with like that. I'm a very serious individual. I don't know if you guys have come to realize that yet. I laugh and joke with you, but when it comes to business, I'm a real serious and astute person, and I'd rather your ass be on time and be ready, and let's just make a go of it, or don't show up at all, and don't say that you're gonna show up and then don't show up, because then I become a little aggravated ass mean woman after that. Like, my the tables turn with me. Um, so yeah, I don't do all that, and I think I had made myself clear in a video some time ago. I had to delete the video because it was so harsh about playing on my channel. I don't play on my channel. There's things that I like to get done and over with, and all that play stuff. I really don't do all that. Like I was saying about the second grader being choked by the fourth grader, he had to, and y'all missed that because I was saying it, but I was over there on the other one, and it wasn't, you couldn't hear me talking. Evidently, you could see me, but you couldn't hear me talking. I'm probably put a closed caption on that so that you can actually hear what I was saying over there. But yeah, no, there's no way that that baby didn't, the one that hung him didn't see that take place already, because your children are a direct reflection of yourself. So the children that hung the second grader had to have seen that be done by their parents or somebody close, because your children are a direct reflection of you. The apple don't fall far from the tree. So if the children are telling him that we're gonna show you what we do in the old days and how we do it in the old days, that mean that they've seen that before, or they've heard people talking about that. So I would really investigate the parents, and the parents will get locked up or get fucked up. And I don't mean no violence or nothing. There's no violence intended over here on this channel, but I feel like Michael Johnson has showed us what time it is and how you have to deal with people. And sometimes, little Timmy parents need to catch it, just like little Timmy need to catch it in order for things to change. And people might get mad at me and me saying that, but um, some of these uh, people only learn through firsthand experience. Like there's been these peaceful protests and all this other stuff for all these years within the foundational black community. We've been peacefully protesting and doing all this stuff, and it's really gotten us nowhere in all these years. So, you know, every time Daquan get hit, Billy Joe's supposed to get hit, and that's just the way I feel about it. And it might not be right, like, but there was a time in the Bible when there was an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. And the faster that we catch on to that, and they putting that, obey this and obey that and do all this and do all that. But I'm not one of those people that believe in that. You know, you can only I'm gonna forgive you after I get my lick back. You can get mad at me all you want to, but that's just the way I feel. I'm gonna forgive you after I get my lick back, and that's just that. And that's just how it goes. So, when I see anything else taking place out here, um, That's why I say out of that sector, because they would probably call me a warmonger if I actually started speaking up in the sector, because you know, I have the same feelings that everybody else have. Like you know, when it comes to time for the get down, I believe in the get down for the get down. I don't believe in where we supposed to turn an eye or turn a cheek or keep turning and keep turning. We've done all that. We did that for 400 years, and then 236 years after that, they still behaving badly. Still 236 years later, and so I don't believe in that. And that's why I don't really speak up in the way that everybody else is doing and stuff like that. And that's why I don't get into the male sector, because I don't be fighting with men. I'm not trying to be fighting with no men. Like, we supposed to fight together, and instead y'all trying to fight the women instead of the other men that's hanging and lynching these men. Instead, you over here on YouTube fighting women and little kids. That's bitch assness to me. When I see the fellas behaving like that, that's real bitchified to me. And the reason why I could say that is because I grew up with brothers and a father. So when I see y'all behave like that, it look like that old girl behavior, scratch you up, and I'm gonna do all this other stuff and taking out on the kids and all this old suck ass shit. I'm not up for all that. So I try not to participate in that. When I tell y'all this ain't that kind of channel, and I don't participate in all that, that's the truth. I don't participate in all that. I kind of go the opposite direction of the way YouTube is going, where the content creators is jumping all on the black millionaires and billionaires, and everybody is talking about them like a dog and every day. But you don't see them other people doing that to their people. You don't see them doing that to their people. You only see the black sector doing that, and it's like you can't get no money in the black sector and not the foundational black American sector unless you tearing down the foundational black Americans. And that's the way that this thing is designed. And they will not, let me say this again, because I said this to another one of the creators. They will not let us get past 30,000 on any particular conversation about anything unless we're hurting each other, the foundation, the foundational black Americans are hurting each other. They won't allow us to get any views. They'll shadow ban us and do all kind of stuff, and we'll get like 20 and 30 views. They won't push our information through if anything positive is taking place between us, with us, because that's how far they try to subjugate us. But if you look at any of the other channels on YouTube with the Chinese and the African women married, they got like hundreds of thousands of views for being positive and together with each other. They got hundreds of thousands of views. When you look at the white people channel and they're talking about the foundational black Americans and stuff like that, they got hundreds of thousands of views. When you looking at um um the girl out there in the Thailand hut saying that her husband put her out and she's fixing she got the baby on her back and all this other stuff. Hey, James, they have hundreds of thousands of views. But anything positive coming from the foundational black American, there's not that same, um, we don't get that same push in the sectors. The only push that we get is if we're tearing each other down and hurting each other up. If it's anything positive taking place one to another, they will not allow us to get hundreds of thousands of views. They will not. They will shadow ban that channel. They will push that channel down. They will subjugate that information, and they will not let us get to the place that we need to get as far as that. They want us in America to hurt each other. They want the black American. And what you see is when they have other countries that are going against the black Americans, especially the billionaires and the millionaires of America, they at Oprah, Jay-Z, they at the billionaires now. They don't went past the little millionaires down here. Now they at the billionaires. So now they trying to take down any head, Tyler Perry, Oprah, Jay-Z, Diddy, down, they going down the line with them right now because they need for them to be on top of us and not us on top of them. So they're trying to tear down any structure of ours that would allow us to get ahead in any type of way. We're buying studios and all kind of stuff, and so we're standing up to a different level as foundational black Americans, and they cannot let that happen. And I need for people to hear this. They're not going to allow this video to go through. This video is not going to be able to go through. This video is going to get three views or 10 views or something like that. It'll never make it through the algorithm. Why? Is because they don't want it. They don't want y'all to hear this part of foundational black Americans. What they want, they don't want to hear this. They don't want us to hear this from each other. That this is the plan. And the plan is to take us down in America. And the reason why is because they're becoming the second class citizens and the black American is becoming the first class, the head of the state. That's why you see them keep pushing other people up against us. They open up the border to push other people up against us. They got all these people together like the Nazis marching the other day to go against us. Not for anything that we've done to them. We've not done anything specifically to them. If you ask them, what is the problem with the black American, the foundational black American, and they got the Africans going against us, the Mexicans going against us, the Hispanics going against us. They have everybody going against the foundational black Americans, but why? If you happen along this video, share it. Because I need for people to understand what's taking place out there and why. They've given us a job, of making content creation to every day tear down each other. And the better you're at of tearing down each other, the more money you get from them. This is not a tear down channel. I think I had said that to Hassan, to hear show one of the first times he showed up, because he showed up and he was ready. And I had to say to him, no, this not one of them channels. I don't do that over here. Like, this is the build the foundational Black American channel up channel. We don't do that over here. I don't do that over here. Whatever y'all looking for, all that argument and shit back and forth between me and men and all that, me and the fellas get down like four flats. Me and the fellas don't be arguing and tweaking and shit like that. We don't do that. I don't do that. Black man got a problem with me? Fuck you. Don't come over here bothering me. Don't bother me. Cause I'm not gonna go chasing you to bother you, a person who's telling me right to my face I don't like you. Why would I even fuck with you? What would be my reason for fucking with you? A white man saying I don't like you, I'm not going over there to argue with him. Fuck you. What would I be over there arguing with you for? That makes no sense to me. I'd rather be around people who actually like me, get along with me. We get along with each other, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get along and push each other forward. But YouTube is not going to allow that from the foundational Black Americans. YouTube is going to subjugate, shadow ban, and remove that from the algorithm. They do not want to have that, because the powers that be have a plan to bring down the foundational Black Americans in America. This is their plan. That's why you see them, like I said, coming for all the billionaires. They trying to scrap up something, find something, look for something. They want something, they need something, and somebody this and that. They hoping Puffy tell on everybody, but tell what? I'm still trying to figure out what Puffy did with some consenting adults. All these people was grown ass people that Puffy was messing with. They ain't produced a witness yet. I'm waiting for the witnesses to show up like they did with Bill Cosby. Because if you remember, even though I know Mr. Cosby was a pervert, because my family told me that when I was little. Like, stay away from him. If you ever get famous, baby, stay away from him. But what happened was, really, Mr. Cosby over there with his black wife, y'all hear me, right? Now they talking about Denzel done kissed the man and he done buck broken and all this other shit and all this bullshit. Because Denzel over there, hey Hassan, I was just talking about you. But Denzel is over there with his black wife. Next one y'all gonna see targeted is Samuel Jackson. Why? Because he over there with his black wife. Will Smith over there with his black wife. They had to hurry up and tear down those positive images and start bringing negative images to those positive Black relationships. And then what they do, they put the white woman in your face as their dynamic creature, just like they did on Django. Look at my beautiful sister, and she just as ugly as fuck. Missy Ann don't hold a fucking card to your black woman. Your black woman shapely with a nice shape. She ain't got to get in the tanning booth, because she already got that nice fucking color on her. She already got them big pretty ass lips. She ain't got to shape her face and do all that, because your black woman face already shaped like it's supposed to be. Her body shape. She ain't got to go to the fucking clinic to get cut up, made up, and puffed out and shit. She ain't got to do all that. Now y'all talking about we don't like this on her, we don't like that, and we don't like this and that. But these white women you sleeping with got the same shit. They got the weave that you don't like. They got the eyelashes that you don't like. They got the BBLs that you don't like. I mean, I don't get where the fuck y'all coming from with all this stuff. They done talk y'all dumbasses into hating your own self. So there is no coming back. Y'all trying to y'all got these women trying to replicate your woman, and you talking about your woman like a dog while sleeping with this woman, the same woman that had y'all enslaved with her man and them, that just voted for Donald Trump right in your face while saying, I got your back. She ain't had your motherfucking back. And now she got you attacking your own woman. That's your preference. Your preference is the one that hates your woman. Your preference is the one that ain't gonna march no motherfucking where to save shit with you. This is your preference. See, because your woman gonna go on a stabbing spree at the door. Both of y'all gonna get lit up because they're gonna have to take both of y'all down. It ain't going down like that with your woman. But with that woman, she's going to move out the way and let you get hit. Oh my God. And then like Vanessa, she gonna disrespect your mama and do all kind of other stuff, take all your money. Your mom ain't gonna be able to get not nothing out the deal. But y'all saying that you prefer this woman over your own woman. While she trying to be and look like your woman. Like it all sound kind of corny to me, and it all sound like a setup to me. So I try to stay out of that. I try to stay out of that sector of the world, and I try to stay away from these people and y'all like that because I see what the game is and how the game is being played, and so I try not to get in the middle of all that. I try to move away from all that. They know these other African tribes are jealous of us, and they only jealous like that because when they captured and sold us, most of them Nigerians, God forgive, but when they captured and sold the ancestors, not us, because we are not our ancestors. Remember that we are not our ancestors. But when they captured and sold the ancestors, they never expected us to get this far. And now we shining. Like the Moses and the tribe of Israel, they come running back like Pharaoh. No, come back. The white folks coming running behind us like Pharaoh. Nah, come back, slaves. I let you go, but now you still back. I need you to be slaves. They coming back the same way. The Bible is showing y'all. It have shown y'all over and over what has been shall be again. What has been shall be again. So as we crossing into the promised land, here come Pharaoh and his crew. And instead of y'all paying any attention, y'all fighting with each other, and everybody over there trying to look back over there and worship a fucking golden calf. And y'all think that this is the way. Only time YouTube is gonna ever let something like this get on to a algorithm. They'll never let this video get into the algorithm. I'm quite certain of that. Nothing positive with us getting together and laughing and having fun is ever going to get into the algorithm. I'm certain of that. So I don't do this as a money thing, because I know that my channel is never gonna make it into the algorithm that like it's supposed to. They would rather have me talking about each other and tearing each other down like Vlad TV and getting up there and telling everybody motherfucking street secrets and shit that I'm never gonna do. Cause like I said, when y'all first asked me about Puffy, I don't know Puffy. What the fuck? Stop asking me about Puffy like I'm about to tell y'all some shit like my black ass named Jaguar Wright. That fucking talking ass bitch. Y'all ain't gonna never turn me into Jaguar like y'all have turned into the whole FBA fucking channels on YouTube out there. They mad at Jag, but all them bitches is like Jag. Everybody telling each other fucking business is so and so, and they get up early in the morning just so they can get the information so they can come back and tell on what the fuck going on in somebody else's household. Bitch, if you minding your business in your own fucking household, there's no possible way you can know anything about anybody else's fucking household. Y'all get up early in the morning so y'all can cut each other the fuck down. And YouTube pay you for it. You a private eye on YouTube. You a motherfucking pet detective on fucking YouTube against your own fucking people. You a nigga that got to get it, got to know, because I got to, for a couple dollars, I do anything. I do anything for a couple dollars. Let me run out here real quick. Let me get in the midst of that. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to befriend them real quick. And just so I can run back and tell they fucking business on YouTube. So I know that my channel will never make it into the algorithm. I already know that shit. I don't even look forward to it. When I'm telling people that what I'm telling them, when I have the guest on and I'm talking to the guests that I'm talking to them in a certain kind of way so that they can get ahead without other people knowing. Because I know the shit ain't gonna make it into the algorithm. They're never gonna get a chance to make it into the algorithm because what I'm saying is too positive to us for them to make it into the algorithm. It's never gonna make it. I know that. I'm hoping that it stay like that. I'm hoping that it stays somewhere shadow banned so that I could slide the information through to the people. So that I could tip the scale just a little bit without nobody knowing that I'm in the fucking building. I don't come here to be arguing with no fucking dudes. What the fuck I look like arguing with some dudes? I'm just on YouTube all day. Like I ain't got nothing better to do than to be arguing about a man about what the fuck he think he want from me. I'm like, nigga, that's your woman job. Get the fuck off here trying to tell me what the fuck I'm gonna be doing with me. Go talk to your goddamn woman. You got a woman? Nigga, the problem is you ain't got a fucking woman, so you on YouTube trying to tell the next woman what the fuck to do because you ain't got a woman? Like you ain't heard me say a motherfucking thing about you as a man need to do a motherfucking thing except stand up. People out here getting hung. And I know you don't think I'm gonna run out there and go protest no more. Y'all said fuck me, you don't like me, fuck that black bitch. Okay, well shit, you might be right. Let me stay my black ass home while y'all getting hung. Run your black ass out there. Fuck you. Because, see, that's the stance that I take when you start talking shit to me. That before that, I was gung ho. Nah, not my dudes. But now you ain't even my preference. Then go get your motherfucking preference to do it. And then when y'all figure out your preference ain't finna do a motherfucking thing, don't come back fucking with me. Don't come back blaming it on me that the black woman ain't standing by you, ain't doing this. Y'all, you said that shit. How the fuck you mad at me and you said that shit? Like you can't possibly be mad at me if you said, "Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. The black women and they don't be doing this and they don't be having our back." You said. Don't come back with that old weak nigga shit. That's some weak bitch shit. Make up your motherfucking mind. Either you want us or you don't. If you don't, stop bothering us. Cause I'm not coming to bother you. Believe that. I'm not coming nowhere to bother y'all. Not nowhere in your distance. As soon as I see your face crack up and act crazy when I come around, I'm going the opposite direction. I ain't fucking with this. I'm not going live. I go live every Wednesday, Hassan. I'm not going live to fucking with him. I don't need him in my energy like that because I be tired as hell. This is a vampire fucking channel. YouTube is a vampire channel. It take all your motherfucking good and drain it out you and make you tired as fuck when you get off of here after you finish. Ask everybody on here, don't they be tired as fuck after they be on here for a little while? It's a vampire channel. It take all your fucking energy from you, it drain all the good out you, and it brings out all the bad in you and anything. Nah, I'm not doing all that shit. I don't need them like that. This is for entertainment purposes only with me. I don't need them to see me like that. I told you, I just finished saying a few minutes ago. I want to stay like I am so I can stay underneath the fucking radar so nobody won't bother me. Get what I'm saying? I cannot afford to be their target because I'm too dangerous for that. I'm too dangerous to be their target, believe me, when I tell you that. I am not your average bear. And so I need to be like I am. I need to be just like I am, just as quiet and dealing with who I deal, how I deal, and doing what I do without all that extra. I don't need none of that extra. I leave the extra to the extra people. They like all that. They like hurting each other. They like telling each other business. They like being fucking worldwide international snitches. They worldwide international snitches. Ain't even no espionage in these niggas. They ain't even undercover doing shit. They wide open on the worldwide internet snitching on people. That's why I said this is a fucking detective goddamn channel. While these people over here marching in Nazi with Nazi swastikas and hanging people from trees and shit. A little Navy boy just got found in the river. How the fuck a person in the Navy get found drowned in the fucking river? This motherfucker in the Navy. The first thing they teach you how to do is swim. He get missing from the airport, found in the river, drowned. And the first thing, and I know they teach you how to swim, the first thing they test you out, because my son was in the Navy. But y'all over here fighting with girls. Like girls. I ain't got no patience for that shit, Hassan. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's why it's good for me to stay underneath the radar, because I'm a little bit dangerous. I was over there rooting for Michael Johnson. I was like, get him. That's right. I was over there in covert move just like him. Oh yeah, that's right up there on the roof. That's right, get him. You know, for real. I'm a little too dangerous to be mainstream like everybody else. Cause I'm gonna be a hit. And I don't mean a hit like a hit show. I'm gonna be a hit like a fucking target if they put me mainstream. That's why I can't be mainstream. That's why I like to be like I am. I like to pass you the information just as slow. Like, oh, hold that right there. Keep that. Take that over that way. Y'all do something with that right there and make sure that you remember what I said. You know, I like to laugh and love on my black men. I like to laugh and love on my black sisters. I like to love on everybody, shit, if I can. But I only love on those that's lovable and want to be loved on. I don't like loving on haters. And I don't want no haters around me because, like I said, I'm dangerous. Like, nah, take your hating ass over that way for real because you might not make it fucking with me. My inner Dexter starts showing. So, no, no, baby, no. I don't want to be a worldwide snitch, you know, and YouTube is never going to let anything that's foundational, Black American, and positive hit the mainstream. They just not gonna do it. It have to be tear each other down or controversy or pay attention to them and lift them up. And it's never gonna be that. It's never gonna be what we doing over here making it to the mainstream. It's never gonna happen. And the reason why it's never gonna happen because that's not what they want for us. That's not how you keep white supremacy alive and well. You can't keep white supremacy alive and well if black people are getting along. Because if black people are getting along and other groups are getting along with the black people, then oh my God, something big might take place. Something amazing might happen between the groups. We can't have that. Oh no, we can't have that because they don't get along with each other. I don't know if you see what the fuck's taking place in Israel, in Russia, in Pakistan, and they can't get along with each other. So they definitely don't want us to get along with each other because something positive might fucking take place. And oh no, oh no, oh my God, that would make us the lesser of the greater of the bigger evils, and that would make them the greater and the lesser of what we told everybody they were. And oh my God, no, that doesn't give us leverage. So no, we can't do that. No. So instead they prop up all these get at you dog channels, and then they stick their infiltrators in, Vlad and Adam 22 and Nick Fuentes and Fresh and Fit, and they stick all the sucker ass niggas in the process of the black community to stir up the chaos in the black community. They're gonna stir it up, just stir it up, just stir it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then all these old half-ass brave ass people, because they half-ass brave, because if you're really brave you wouldn't fuck with them, period. I call them half-ass brave because they going to puff their chests out, because yeah, like they on a prison fucking cell, like they in a prison yard. Yeah. Say something else. Nah, I ain't doing none of that shit, Hassan. I ain't doing it. Not gonna happen. I ain't never been to prison. I ain't going to prison. For real. If I go to prison, it's because somebody did something to my children. That's when y'all gonna see me go the fuck off. Other than that, I ain't got no time for that on the yard shit. Nah, y'all keep that over there, because we don't do that over here. That, if you remember, that's the first thing I told you. We don't do that over here. We over here loving on each other over here and laughing and kicking it and clowning and sharing information one to the next. Anybody got time for all that over here? We don't do that over here. So, the thought of it going any further than here, I never expected to go any further than here. This is as far as it's gonna go. And I don't mind. You know? I set out to put some music out there to change the music around, and now the music is changing. And I'm thank God for that. Somebody is listening to me. Like, stop with all that old shoot y'all each other up, and that's what y'all pushing, and that's changing, and I'm thanking God for that. That's changing. That was one of my intentions as an A&R, as artist development, as record company material. That was my intentions, and I'm seeing it change, and I'm proud of them. Cause don't nobody want to hear that. Shoot who? Shoot the dude that, God forgive me, let me shut up. But aim at the one that just hung your uncle. Tell him that. Don't tell your homeboy that you grew up with all your life what you about to do to him. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all been in each other's life your whole life. Now y'all enemies talking about what y'all about to do to each other. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't entertain that. Y'all need an easy woman, then go get the woman that you getting. If she easy to let you do some suck ass shit, then go get her. Cause I'ma disagree. I'm gonna be a problem. You're not going out the motherfucking door with no gun and doing all that little excess shit. I'm not. Nah. What about our kids? I'ma disagree. You get what I'm saying? So nah, we this channel is not one of them channels. Them people who, you know, supposed to be here and don't show up and never show up and never call back or text or something, man, fuck them. They never again will they get a invite to my show. That's just who I am. I told y'all that way back with Ricky and them. When Ricky and them waited until 5 minutes until the show was going on and then said, well, we didn't know. And something, something, something else. And something, something, man, get the fuck out of here with all that. That's that weak bitch shit. Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody do that weak shit. That's how weak motherfuckers move. When you being weak, I'ma detect it and I'ma keep you right in that fucking mode. So every time you run up on me, I'm gonna be dealing with you the same way. Nah, go ahead with that. Every time you say something to me, nah, go ahead with that. I may not deal with you on like that type of level, but that's the way I'm gonna be feeling in my heart. Get the fuck out of here with that, yo. Go on with that. And I'm serious about that. And everybody know I'm serious about that. Everybody who know me know. Them kind of games I don't play. Cause when you call me to the stage, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there on time. I'm gonna be there ready and willing. I'm gonna be there up and able. So I don't want to hear all that secondhand smoke shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Smoke on that shit and choke. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear none of that. We spend too much time being weak like that. We waste a lot of time being weak like that. And then when you need somebody and nah, don't call on me with your sucker shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, no, no, Hassan, no, honey. I don't do all that right there. I don't do all that extra and all that. Nah, mm-mm. I watch too many of us on YouTube do that, and they continue to do it daily, every day. I'm clicking through channels, ain't nothing entertaining in the foundational Black American community except funny ass Tariq, and he's hilarious. He just be burning people up just on GP. And I understand when people can't understand why Tariq be burning people up. I do understand because when you have put so much time into the black community and into the world, when you put so much good energy into the world, and then the world turn around and say fuck you, you get on some burn them up shit after that. Okay, well let me burn you up for a little while. Every time you say something, I'm gonna burn you up, and that's what you see me doing right now. Because I put a lot of good energy into this world. And every time they come crazy, I'm going to burn them up. Ma, go ahead with that. Move. Move. I don't know if I'm going to drop the link because I'm only on for about 10 more minutes, my love. Um, I guess I could drop it for about 10 minutes. I saw him, but yeah, no, I wasn't really into the drop the link thing today. Somebody might come on and say something smart and get told off. Yeah, somebody might jump on here and say something smart and make me go in a little bit harder on them. They've been jumping in and out the room, in and out the room, trying to figure out what's going on over here. I see him. Don't think I don't see him, 'cause I see him jumping in and out, in and out, in and out. That's why I got that little sheep on here. Hey, Toots.
How you been? How you?
I'm good. How you doing? How you making out?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just gotta start my lives again. You said you talked. You said something earlier that you mentioned me before I came in. I went back. I trying to find it, but it's all good. I couldn't. I gotta rewatch the
Yeah.
video from the beginning. But
No,
10 minutes is good.
I was
No, no.
saying
But
to
I was.
you,
Go
what I
ahead. Go
was
ahead.
saying about you was when you first came up, I said Hassan came up thinking that this was one of them kind of channels, and me and him wind up laughing through the whole channel when he came on with Frost. He didn't realize that this wasn't one of them kind of channels, so we just got a chance to laugh about it. He had wind up leaving having a good old time because this not one of them type of channels, is what I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
said about you.
No, no, it's all good. It's all good. No, but what I was saying in the chat about you should go live on your phone. You don't have to do like a 20 minute, an hour. It can be 15, 10 minutes. Hit the live on the phone, and that can get your message out there. I know you don't want to be a
No,
target, but no.
no, mm-mm. No, I came in here to do entertainment and entertainment stuff, and the other me is another person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I got
The
you.
other me is a different individual. The world would consider the other me a warmonger. That's what I was saying earlier before you got on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I
Uh,
got you.
you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know how it is.
it would make me a target.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got it. It's all good. Did you check out the channels I gave you last time or no?
Oh yeah, I absolutely did. I absolutely went on and I did exactly what you had suggested with them people, and a couple of the fellas that you had put me on to, they never replied back. Sabi did reply back. I was happy to connect with Saab. Saab is a funny girl. I love her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sabi's great, Sabi.
Yeah, Saab's a funny girl.
The other one is hard to get into. You just got to go on the panel. Like he usually goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday because he's in London time. He's a busy person. I'm talking about this guy. Hold on, let me put in a private chat for you.
Yeah, I like Sabi. Sabi is a funny girl. Sabi down
Yeah,
to earth and she's really funny.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I love her lives. But
Yeah, she's
again,
hilarious. I love her. Saab is funny. We've actually exchanged emails and stuff between the two of us so that we can get to know each other a little bit. But I like Saab. That was a good hit. Sabi was a great girl, and
yeah,
and she's a down to earth woman. She's just down to earth with how she move. I appreciate her. Like she's straight up. She hood. She like me. She hood and elegant at the same time. She hood.
but with her is hard to go on her channel unless like she gets comfortable with you, she knows you, she check out like your channel stuff, then she brings people because she talk. You seen her topics, bro, right? The
Yeah,
stuff.
Saab is good. She moving like she's supposed to be moving. For what she do, she's moving like she's supposed to be moving, and she directs the people the right way, the way that they're supposed to be directed, because that's her lane. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's her
yeah, yeah,
lane. You know, I I
yeah,
I could never be as diplomatic as Saab.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not that diplomatic.
Yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. But her lives, her videos are great. That's why I always look. What about uh? Well, here's the thing. I think I gave you three of them. The third one, that one he doesn't do live. Those are old videos. Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, do you see the private chat first? I put it
Yeah,
over
I
here.
seen it.
So that
I believe.
guy, like I said, yeah, he goes live Monday, and he puts the stream, the link, and he only brings up one person at a time. So
Yeah.
once you're up there with him on the panel, and he sees that person's actually asking real questions, not goofing off, no stupid thing, then he will tell you, here's my email, here's my IG. Then he will communicate with you perfectly,
Mm-hmm.
not like Sabby. Yeah, yeah. So he got the best way to say it is like he wants to have understanding the people that he brings on the panel. Some people go, you know how it is, trying to say something smart,
Yeah.
be
Yeah. I know
yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying, baby.
yeah,
I
yeah. So
definitely,
so he
I definitely, had went on and checked out his stuff, but that's not my field.
okay, okay,
Not any longer.
okay. I got you. And yeah, this one I think I gave you his channel. He yeah, though that guy right there, that's old stuff. Like they don't do panels or none of that stuff. It's
Yeah, I
just
didn't see
for
that one.
education. Yeah, yeah, that one for. Wait, do you what channels did I give you? Sabby, him, and who's the third one exactly? Do you remember?
Somebody else. I can't remember right off the back, but it wasn't that one.
Hmm. Okay. There's another female. She's great. You know, she travels. I gotta remember her damn channel though. And they just I love watching different types. For me, I don't judge people. Is your channel you do but you gotta check everybody, because
Mm-hmm.
everybody brings different flavors to you. I call it the internet. I just don't stick in YouTube. A little bit TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. That's why you got to be everywhere. Check everybody out and see how everybody
Yeah, no, that's too much for me. Yeah, that's
how
too much
everybody.
for me. My head is already
Wow.
like this thing in the background. I don't. That's all. That's too many people for me to be
Yeah,
over
yeah, I got
here
it.
and chasing them over there and doing that. I don't do all that. That's why I said, I'm all right in my little bubble over here, and
Yeah,
a channel like this will never get the flow that it's supposed to get, or that it should and would get regularly, like as a outside entity. See, I
yeah,
would get a lot more uh airtime outside than on the internet. Why? Is because I'm not snitching on people. I'm not telling people business. You know what I'm saying? It's not that type of channel. YouTube
yeah.
is a harvest. It's a harvester. It
Oh
harvests
yeah,
people's energy and their personal fucking business. And I'm not here to harvest people's business and they energy. I'm here to give them some energy so that they can go out and be great. You get what I'm saying?
oh yeah, yeah. I got you. And then Sabby, if one day you bring up Sabby up here, I'd like to talk to her. Hopefully, because I need to email her. Hopefully, she comes on my show. She got Scott Ritter. We'll have a great con. But that's the other channel. I put it in the
Yeah, I see it.
that one. She's similar to Sabby. She talks about similar stuff, and she's very interesting too. You know.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Sab.
Yeah.
Sab was a good hit. I like Savvy Sab. Sab was a good, that was a good hit that you sent to me. That I like her. Like she's real cool, very down to earth girl. Very womanly like. I love her. She's a
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
She ain't no
Yeah.
play little girl.
And similar stuff that she um you guys talk about, not the same, but similar,
Yeah, yeah,
you can,
absolutely.
you can
Absolutely we can
relate.
have a conversation because she's a woman. She's not a little girl. You get what I'm saying? Like little
Yeah,
girls do that little girl shit. That old, all in people business bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. and
Little
she
girls do that all over the place and just everywhere. And let me tell you about this and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and this and that and all that. Only bitch ass niggas and little girls do that shit. Be arguing back and forth with people on the internet and all that dumb shit. I don't have no patience for that, Hassan. I'm a grown ass woman.
no, I don't blame you. But hopefully the new channel I just gave you, you but she doesn't go live as Sabby, or she doesn't. She throws a video here and all, but she's great though. The interviews, I think you'll like her, and maybe hey, maybe you email her like Sabby, you might end up on her show, or maybe she comes to you. I don't know,
Yeah,
but you,
yeah. I,
yeah,
I
yeah,
did email her. She did email me back. We've touched base. But
yeah,
yeah, all that other stuff, I don't be doing all that extra stuff. I don't like all that extra stuff. That's why I said no. I don't mind being in the cut because, you know, y- for what I really have to say, I can't be on those channels.
yeah, yeah. I got you. And okay, one more channel before we end it. Before I leave, since you're a
Yeah, because I'm
DJ, so this channel is, I think you're gonna like it. So what he does, people of all types of genre music, and they send him music, and he plays their music on his show. I think Shaq is one of his co-hosts sometimes, and you can, but he doesn't do panels or nothing, but it's a
yeah,
music, because you're a DJ as well, and I think, and he's live right now, and I think you like that show. I think he goes live every other day, maybe every day. Well, but yeah, yeah, people just send him music and he plays it, and I think he does tournaments too. And people vote if you like this music. Is giving people some exposure out there, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a couple channels that I like that, and I help promote. You know what I mean? Like there's a couple people like that out there that I'll give a shout out to in the process of me doing what I do outside of here, and I make sure that
Yeah, yeah,
they are well known. But yeah, no, I'm definitely not trying to be mainstream where all we do is talk about each other in the black community and tell each other fucking business. I definitely don't want to be a part of that. And I know
yeah,
the with the positive that I come with concerning the people, YouTube would never let that happen anyway. Because that's not what they're about. YouTube is about controversy
yeah,
and and
yeah.
and and unpaid or partially paid FBI agents. That's what the fuck YouTube got going on. You know, they got
That's the whole internet.
ungovernment. Yeah, they got ungovernment government agents on this bitch. You get what I'm saying? People doxing each
It
other's
is
fucking
what it
house
is.
and yeah, that's some bullshit, bro. I don't have no patience for that. I can't hear you.
I said even people play online, people get swatted playing a video game because they're losing. They call 911, and another play got raided. You know how many times that happened? It's the
Yeah, that
whole
shit's
internet.
crazy.
It's not
Yeah,
just YouTube.
I ain't
But
into it.
but yeah, I'm glad you liked Sabby. Hopefully you. I'm not saying participate, but like watch these two channels. They're down your alley: music, politics. I know the other one is not your cup of tea, but we like it's like education purposes. Learn
Yeah.
something new. And this is the final one, and I'll stop. I promise you. So this guy, all of them is old videos, so nothing new. He doesn't do live, but like 90, but they're good for education purposes. Learn something new, maybe look at things a little bit differently. You like you like learning stuff. Yeah, so check these channels out and let me know what you think. All right, until next time. Salute. Have a great show. Be safe. Peace out.
Absolutely. You too. Much love to you, Hassan. Yeah, that's one of my favorite guys right there. Y'all don't know. Hassan Tahir's show. He's always somewhere in the building trying to make sure I'm straight, and I appreciate him for it. You guys, uh, I hope that some of you take hold of what I was saying in this video. And I don't know why my junk is moving so slow like that, but I'm having a delayed reaction. I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm over my time limit on my time limit because I had two different shows going on. One where you couldn't hear what I was saying, so now I'm over my time, right? And yeah, no, you never get a third chance to make that second impression, and you never get a second chance to make a first impression on me. So anybody that was supposed to be here and ain't here, fuck them. I'm out.
Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speed up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and eat up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper